Hey everyone, welcome to this explainer. Today we're doing something really exciting. We're going to build a structured, step-by-step learning path to help you master the actual mechanics of intraday trading, literally from scratch. If you've ever watched the markets and thought, how do these day traders actually do it in such a fast-paced environment? Well, you're absolutely in the right place. We're taking all those raw, sometimes intimidating market concepts and transforming them into a super clear, actionable roadmap just for beginners. Let's get right into it. So here's our game plan for today. We'll kick things off with the basics of intraday, then we'll look at leverage and shorting, how to handle stock selection, decoding market structure, chart patterns and execution, and finally we'll wrap up with the risks and reality of it all. All right, part 1, basics of intraday. Let's start at the very bottom of the staircase and just figure out what this arena actually means for your money today. Put simply, intraday trading means you're buying and selling a financial asset within the exact same trading day. Your sole focus, capturing short-term price movements. Grabbing those quick profits without having to hold any positions overnight. Think of it this way. You aren't investing in a company's grand 10-year vision here. No, you are strictly capitalizing on today's price action. You buy it today and you sell it today. You have absolutely no intention of taking that asset to bed with you. And because you're in and out in a day, you are working on a very strict timeline. The market opens at 9:15 a.m., right? The optimal trading window usually kicks in around 11 a.m. once things settle down. By 2:30 p.m., you really need to be planning your position closures. But here's the absolute kicker. 3:15 p.m. is your auto square-off deadline. If you haven't sold by then, your broker will forcefully close your position for you. They will literally step in and sell your shares at whatever the current market price happens to be, locking in your profit or your loss, whether you like it or not. Moving on to part 2, leverage and shorting. Now we're stepping up to uncover the real power tools of intraday trading. Let's talk about leverage. Intraday brokers actually give you a 5x margin. This is a massive multiplier for your capital. Essentially, if you have just 100 rupees in your account, you can buy 500 rupees worth of stock. Our source material uses a fantastic analogy for this. It's literally like walking into a market and buying 500 rupees worth of vegetables, but you only have a 100 rupee note in your pocket. You just make a strict promise that you'll settle the difference by the end of the day. It's wild, right? So, what does this actually mean in practice? Well, in normal trading, 10,000 rupees buys you exactly 10,000 rupees worth of shares. But with intraday margin, that same 10,000 rupees buys you 50,000 rupees worth of shares. Your potential profits and your potential losses are intensely magnified. To put it into perspective, when you use leverage like this, the market only needs to sneeze for your account to catch a cold. If that 50,000 rupee position goes up by just 2%, you just made 1,000 rupee on a 10,000 rupee investment. But, and this is a massive but, the exact same math applies if the market drops. It's a real game changer for sure, but it demands absolute respect. Okay, so that covers buying power. But here's a fascinating question for you. How do you actually profit when market prices are falling? I mean, it sounds totally counterintuitive, doesn't it? We're all taught to buy low and sell high. But what happens if we completely reverse that logic? Well, that's where short selling comes in. And here's the step-by-step application. Step 1, you literally borrow shares you don't even own from your broker and immediately sell them at a high price, let's say 100 rupees. Step 2, you wait. When the market price drops down to, say, 80 rupees, you buy those shares back at that much cheaper price. And step 3, you just return those borrowed shares to your broker, and you get to pocket that 20 rupee difference, all before the day even ends. It's such a brilliant little mechanism to capitalize on downward trends. All right, moving into part 3, stock selection. Now we need to figure out which assets to actually trade, because you really can't just pick any random stock for a fast-paced strategy like this. When you're picking stocks for intraday, liquidity is the name of the game. You want to seek out high liquidity, meaning tons of buying and selling volume. You really need to focus on large cap and mid cap companies, ideally targeting the top 100 to 200 stocks. Why is this absolutely crucial? Well, remember, you're on a strict timer. You need enough active buyers and sellers to enter and exit your trades instantly. You want to avoid small cap companies because they're way too prone to manipulation by big players. And honestly, strictly avoid penny stocks. Just don't even go there. A single wealthy trader could shift the price and trap you in a bad trade with literally no buyers in sight. Okay, part 4, market structure. We have our chosen stocks, so let's step up to the next level and learn how to actually read the map. This is where we link theory to real-world application. You have to recognize the pulses of the market. The market almost never moves in a straight line. It moves in waves. If we're in an uptrend, the structure shows higher highs and higher lows. Your practical action, you buy the dips, specifically at those higher lows. On the flip side, if it's a downtrend with lower highs and lower lows, your move is to short sell at the lower highs. And what if the market is just moving sideways, giving you equal highs and equal lows? In that case, you just sit on your hands and wait for a breakout. Patience is key there. This brings us to part 5, chart patterns and execution. This is where we take those broad trends and zoom in on specific, actionable entry points. Visual cues are your best friend here. Take the M pattern, also known as a double top. If you see this, it signals that the stock has hit a ceiling and failed to break through twice. That's a huge warning sign for a downward drop, making it a perfect short selling opportunity. Then you have the exact opposite, the W pattern, or double bottom. This shows the price hitting a solid floor twice and bouncing back up. That signals an upward rise, a prime spot for you to buy. Spotting these patterns gives you your quick entry triggers. So how do we actually execute this? We use a top-down time frame strategy. You can't just stare at one single chart the whole time. First, you look at the 1-hour chart to identify the overall daily trend. Are we generally going up or down today? Then, you step down to the 15-minute chart. This is where you conduct your deep technical analysis and look for those M or W patterns. And finally, you zoom all the way into the 5-minute chart. That's where you pinpoint your exact, precise entry point. It's like using a telescope, then a magnifying glass, and finally a microscope to get the absolute best price. And finally, part 6, risks and reality. We've reached the top of our structured learning path, and it's time to face the facts about managing risk. Let's be totally real for a second and weigh the pros and cons. On the plus side, you've got quick, same-day profit potential. Plus, there is zero overnight risk from surprise external news. You sleep soundly. But the cons? Well, it requires intense, constant screen monitoring. You can't just set it and forget it. Then there's that brutal 3:15 p.m. auto closure that forces you to accept your losses even if you're convinced it'll bounce back tomorrow. And the biggest trap? The massive psychological risk of overtrading. Getting emotional and trying to revenge trade to recover your funds before the bell rings is a classic dangerous pitfall. Our source material sums this up perfectly with this quote. It's a double-edged sword. Leverage magnifies your profits, but it equally magnifies your losses. That 5x buying power we talked about, it is absolutely incredible when you're winning, but without strict risk management and emotional discipline, it can wipe out your capital in a heartbeat. So here we are. You now have the structured roadmap to navigate the intraday markets. We've gone from the very basics to advanced execution. The tools are literally right there in your hands. But I'll leave you with this final provocative thought. Knowing the mechanics is the easy part. Do you actually have the unyielding emotional discipline required to master these daily risks and survive the grind? Think about that before your next trade. Thanks so much for joining me on this explainer, and we'll catch you next time.